Hi YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. Please make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe down below. And let's get started with this video. To my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys like what you see. And to my old subscribers, I'm glad to be back. And I'm sorry that it took me so long. But I'm still trying to get, everything situated with work, my students, and just you guys are about to get the whole spill right now, this instant. So I love that I have this YouTube teacher community where I could just be very open, very transparent with everything that I'm going through and experiencing my first year. Starting off, it was very rough. You guys can see that in my last video. It is still the same way. It has not changed. We're in the process of slowly starting curriculum, and even with that, it's rough because we don't even have a lot of the resources that we should have to teach our students. So it's having to kind of stop. It's kind of having to kind of put a halt on curriculum because me and my co-teachers just like we know that we have to get started with curriculum right away, but it's like how do we get it started when we have no materials to teach it? We're supposed to have like a teacher's resource guide for this Go Math. The guy that was in our room before said he left it in there. Mind you, it's not in there. You lost that book or you gave it to somebody because the book is not in the room. We have to teach foundations. A lot of the materials that come in that foundations kit, that big box with the owl and the whole nine, half of the stuff in there missing. How can we teach if we don't have the resources? Like, where are we going to get it from? Where are we going to get it from? And it's just, if I feel like you can't teach foundations without having all the materials there. Like even the board with the letters, the teacher wrote the letters on the blank ones and put it on there. Mind you, when you go to the training, they tell you they don't want teachers to do that. But the teacher before did it. And I'm just like, cards missing, you name it, missing. Then another frustration that I'm having is we have laptops in the room. We have about 10 laptops. If you use if the kids are using the headphone piece is stuck into the laptop. Keyboard letters are missing from the laptops. Mind you, the principal so-called claimed she got a grant for laptops last year. How do you, as a teacher, let kids pluck out the letters out of the laptop? If I'm a principal and I gave you the laptop with all the letters on there and you're presenting it back to me with letters missing, yo. When I say every laptop, letters are plucked out, the space bar, the return key, 5 letters. How do you let kids do that to the laptop? And then how do you expect the teacher after that to use this with kids? How? So it's just, I'm just like, really? And it's like you can't even blame the kids. You got to hold the teacher accountable. You got to hold the teacher accountable because you got to teach them how to use the laptop. And if a child can't use the laptop, they ain't getting on it. That's it. Your laptop privileges are taken away. Crazy. And then I had somebody tell me, oh, well, pluck off the letters that you need and put it on the other laptop. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not plucking nothing. Because the same way how I got the laptop is the same way it's going to stay for the next teacher who possibly going to be using it. Because that's crazy. Crazy. So I have that. Then our smart board is not working. We don't have all the resources that we need to get it. So we're like borrowing somebody's like piece. Like it's working, but we have to borrow somebody's piece and the person is coming back to get it. And once that person comes back together, we're not gonna have a smart board. So it's like one of those. And then I'm still in the process of getting student supplies. I thought on the first day, like students will bring supplies. They haven't brought supplies. So I have like a few students who have maybe about 10 students. The other half have not. So I had to send out like a second reminder to families, letting them know like we still need supplies. We're in need. We don't have supplies. So we need to get supplies for your students. Because I'm trying to have everything color coded. Like writing will be yellow. We have the red folders situated for homework. We need to just do a reading folder and possibly a math folder. So, just things of that sort. And, I don't have a mentor, y'all. It is now October. I was told that I was going to be assigned a mentor from the first day of school. I have not been assigned a mentor. And me being a first year teacher, I'm supposed to have a mentor. I don't have one. I wrote the principal, the assistant principal. Nobody wrote me back. But you can send me emails and tell me that, oh, my account is not finished for book trust, or you didn't do scholastic X, Y, and Z. But you can't get back to my question about me having a mentor. To the point where I had to go to my union rep and I'm like, I don't got no mentor. Where's my mentor? And the union rep is like, oh, you have one. And I'm like, who? Who? Because I know they get paid, but my mentor haven't seen me. Who my mentor? Like, I don't have one. So still in the process of getting that situated. Also, we still have no rug in the room. You guys know from my first video, um, I was told that we was gonna get a rug, only to find out that the assistant principal basically said we're not getting a rug. So the kids are sitting on the hard floor, and I'm just like, y'all should just said that from day one. You got me feeding these kids hopes and dreams, thinking that the rug is gonna come, only to find out that the rug is not coming. Really? So I'm learning the ins and outs of DOE. Really am, y'all. I'm learning. Like I said, I'm going with the wind, going with the flow. Um, Another thing is just been very like frustrating and for me is that I'm teaching my reading lessons, and a lot of the time when I want the kids to go back and do independent work, I only have 2 students out of what 22 students that can tell me what is it I want them to do in a lesson. It's like, come on. I get it. Sometimes you're gonna have a great lesson planned out. It might not go the way you want it to go. But it's like I'm not even getting into curriculum yet. Like I'm just going over like the good habits of reading. And it's just like a lot of the time when me and my co-teacher are teaching, they're talking, having a full-blown conversation, not even listening to what me and my co-teacher are saying. And we've went over like what a good listener is, what you should do, how you should sit. When the speaker is talking, you should be listening. Like that's your only goal, to just sit there and listen, take everything in. And that has not been happening. We've been doing the Fontes and Pinnell assessments to figure out where they are in terms of reading. We have about 4 students that are on grade level around where they need to be. The other half of students are still on kindergarten level A and B. Mind you, by the end of first grade, they want them to be on J. So it is now October. We have not started small groups yet for reading. Um, we need Me and my co-teacher. We need support on that also as well. So I don't know when small groups is gonna start. I don't know if it's gonna start at the end of October, going into November. I don't know at this point. So I guess when our reading specialist consultant comes in, she will support us with that in terms of getting started. She's about to help us get started with foundations, even though we don't have all the materials. She said that we need to start it right now, like right away. So we're like, okay, we'll start it. And you know, that's just what we've been doing. Like really just been going with the flow. trying to learn the school, the ins and outs of the school. But I think overall I've just been feeling very frustrated. I don't feel like I'm being an effective teacher that I can be, and I feel like I can be the effective teacher that I want to be if I had that support. You know, I'm just going with the wind. And even though like I've had the reading consultant who's been helping us tremendously inside of our room, like I feel like if it wasn't for her, like I don't know what our room would be looking like. But she's even said to me, like, Miss Dixon, I see that, your fight is going and it's losing. You don't have that shine that you had in the beginning. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm a little overwhelmed and frustrated. And she was like, don't be, because she was like, I see the work, I see the vision, I see the routine. She's like, the kids are doing it. I got the reading map for the kids, and I made them have them move the books from side. Like I'm going above and beyond, wanting to just get them ready and fully focused and into the routines. And she's been trying to give me as much affirmation as she can and just let me know that I'm doing a good job. She's like, you're doing way better than she's like, honestly, you're doing way better than I did in, her first year of teaching. And she was like, you're good. And I'm just like, I guess, like one of those. So that's really, what I've been going through, guys. Like just going with the flow. Um, we've been going to a lot of meetings. Um, Mondays is PD, and then Tuesdays is parent engagement. We stay till 3:45, and every other day we leave at 2:20. But it's hard. Like even if I wanted to stay after school and kind of plan and do lesson plans, I can't because the students have extended day in our classroom. And when they're in there, it's like they want to come to me, and I'm like, no, I have to be like, I'm not here. I'm not here. Like your teacher's up there. Like I'm not here. So even if I want to stay back and like get work done or focus up, I have to bring my work home because I can't do it because they have extended day in the classroom from Tuesday all the way to Friday. So that has been my last 20 days. And yeah, let me know how yours is going, or, some advice. I don't know, some encouraging words. But that's how it's been going for me, guys. I know everybody says that it starts off rough and it's gonna get better. I'm just hoping that it gets better because right now is I don't feel good. I really, honest and truthfully, I don't feel good. I don't feel good starting off, and especially that she's gonna be coming around doing evaluations for Danielson. I'm even more nervous because it's like, where do we go from here? You know? So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you leave a comment, you like, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye guys.